and welcome to EBAday 2019 in Stockholm. I'm Hannah Wallace, and kindly joining me now in the TV studio is Trevor LaFleche from Fiserv. Hello Trevor, it's good to see you again. Thank you for joining us.
Very good to see you, Hannah.
So Fiserv is really well known for its payment solutions. So to start off then, what I'd love to hear from you is what your customers are saying and talking about at the moment.
Yeah, time has never been more exciting for payments. From our customers' point of view, it's almost the perfect storm because of how much work they have to do. We're seeing across all of the payment types some significant disruption and opportunities. So instant payments being a brand new rail in Europe, launched just over a year ago. We see the conversion into ISO, both from the high value systems as well as SWIFT. And we see changes coming in SEPA. So a lot of opportunity for and a lot of, requests for helping banks get through those projects.
Sure. All right, and walking around EBAday and joining in some of the panel sessions, what announcements have you heard that have excited you?
There's two announcements that have really sort of piqued my interest. One was at the show, which is actually the launch of the Request to Pay service from the EBA and the banks joining and providing funding for that. I think that's an incredible opportunity to make a difference in the industry, extend the value chain of what's covered in payments from an automation point of view, giving consumers choice in how they want to pay, giving businesses a new opportunity to manage their cash flow that doesn't involve other payment mechanisms. The other one, I think, wasn't at the show, which is actually the announcement of Project Libra from Facebook, which is the establishment of an association based in Switzerland with the aims to create a global payments network. I think that provides, or should provide, some of the motivation for the banks to fast track their payments projects, handle and get new services to the market, because there is the existential threat from new competitors that we haven't seen previously, and I think that announcement yesterday was it's an earthquake that we haven't felt quite yet.
And now I understand you've been quite busy at EBAday, and we're on a panel session earlier today on Request to Pay being the missing link. Do you think there's anything else missing from the payments ecosystem?
I think as an industry, I don't think we're as good as, say, Silicon Valley at looking at the user journey. I think there are a number of building blocks that we have and we've put in place, whether it be SEPA or instant payments or now Request to Pay. But we're not so good at joining that up into what does the customer ultimately experience? Are we actually reducing the friction? And I think it was Steve Jobs said, simple is harder than complex. Because you really have to get your thinking straight and sitting down with the customer and understanding how they want to pay their rent in some markets, why they don't use direct debits, the invisible payment that we experience with Uber. Are we actually looking at the journey or just putting the more building blocks in place that people can't necessarily take advantage of, or are too confusing or too different from what they experience in other payment types? And that's one thing we're really focused on is understanding those user journeys and being able to help banks meet the needs of their customers.
Sure, so watch this space, I think it's safe to say.
It's an exciting time to be in payments.
Wonderful. Trevor, as always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.